It's a threat. As today we check in with Anycolor Incorporated, parent company to the VTuber agency Nijisanji English, and the employer of Luca Kaneshiro, a VTuber as a part of their Luxium wave, and the subject of an extensive document published on March 29th of 2024. That document by way of Raziel Warmonic, a former moderator for Luca. Raziel sharing that document entitled My Experience with Java/Luca Kaneshiro, this Google document being taken down within 20 hours. Raziel then offering up a PDF backup file along with a link to our YouTube video regarding that document. You can check out that episode with the link below. This as yesterday, Raziel would update saying, I was just served a cease and desist from Anycolor Incorporated in paper. I fully intend to comply with it as I have until now and will continue to into the future. That is all I will share on the matter. Thank you. Once again, that document being covered in one of our episodes, both in full and then in a later episode in brief. The link to that episode also available below. But as a refresher in regards to that document, we have highlights such as Luca Kaneshiro being caught creating alternative Twitter accounts, trying to dissuade others from applying to Nijisanji. Luca later also admitting to using a 3D avatar against Anycolor rules, antagonism with others in the Luxium wave. This all while Raziel would offer up proof of uncredited work, even including creating handwritten merchandise for Luca per his instructions. Today, however, we're going to concentrate on two particular parts of this document. This section entitled Concerns with Anycolor/Nijisanji Management. Raziel stating there are multiple times and instances where something would happen, and I would ask Luca if they ever received basic public relations PR training. He would inform me they did not. Anycolor's management felt non-existent from what Luca had told me. While later in the document, there was a section entitled Aster Arcadia Harassing Other Co-Workers. This being yet another current VTuber with Nijisanji English, the document stating I can confirm that Luca said that multiple girls were coming to him about the issue since management wouldn't do anything, and he discussed it with both Alira and I. I personally told him to gather as much evidence as possible and bring it to management since it shouldn't be there, that being Luca and Alira Pandora's job, to regulate this issue. To my understanding, nothing was done about it. Raziel being contacted by another Nijisanji liver, prompting the creation of this entire document. That liver stating in these DMs that TVS has confirmed has come from a Nijisanji liver, saying, to help you with clarity, I remember that incident, it was Aster. The document also detailing Luca harassing other co-workers, stating I also received a message from the same Nijisanji liver above about Luca harassing others inside of Nijisanji English. The message read, Luca has done a lot of bad things, not just to you, so thank you for sharing your experience. And now today we have available on hand that cease and desist document, dated May 28th, 2024, the day before Raziel had received the document by FedEx. This document entitled Notice to Immediately Cease and Desist Unlawful Activity. This document itself being sent by an international law firm, and continuing with our firm represents Anycolor Incorporated. We are instructed in relation to activities carried out by you, which have caused distress and damage to reputation to Anycolor and individuals to whom Anycolor manages, including but not limited to the publishing of a 58-page document, publishing and promulgating, that means promoting, falsehoods against Anycolor and its VTubers, and similar falsehoods spread through social media accounts you operate in breach of our clients' rights and of the terms of the confidentiality agreement entered in between you and our client. This as Raziel had actually signed a non-disclosure agreement with Anycolor, but more on that in a moment. The document continuing on to say the purpose of this letter, given this regretful situation, our client considers that it has no option but to instruct us to write to you seeking these activities cease. Our client trusts that this letter will be received in the spirit in which is intended as a reasonable request to end these activities. This demand is to ensure that the public is not misled by the publication of misinformation, in the protection of its VTubers who are attacked and damaged thereby, and in the protection of its own reputation as a reputable organization. Please therefore consider this letter as a reasonable demand that you cease and desist in these unlawful activities, which are particularized further below. Document continuing on, improper and unlawful actions. As you're aware, Anycolor owns and operates a VTuber business involving live streaming, merchandise sales, that for some reason being merchandise with a Z, B. Digital products and promotional services. Anycolor has a recognized reputation in the industry. Oh, yes, they do. Managing numerous livers and VTubers. Anycolor takes pride in the care and attention it provides to its business and its clients, including to the VTubers who operate on Anycolor's platforms. Anycolor's positive reputation and good name are no small part of its success. Our client became aware of a 58-page document posted online on or about March 29th of 2024 under an account that you maintain as an online persona, Raziel Warmonic. The document was published at the following link, but was removed by Google within a day for violating its terms of service. It remains accessible, however, to a significant audience at the following link, as was inevitable. It has also been republished, including in video summary form at, yes, that's right, the cease and desist document directly links to our video, published later that day on March 29th. Your document purports to depict events between you and a VTuber managed by Anycolor known as Luca Kaneshiro. We understand that many of the references you make in connection with Luca Kaneshiro are false, hello, or misleading, while simultaneously you assert false, hello, and serious accusations about Anycolor's business practices and management, which are significantly likely to mislead readers about the true position at Anycolor, causing serious harm to its reputation. Among the many false, I can do this all day, statements are serious accusations erroneously asserting unprofessionalism, mismanagement, and neglect, including but not limited to the following. Number one, yes, that's right, even the cease and desist letters from the law firm representing Anycolor have bullet point lists, this document having not one but two bullet point lists. Once again, beginning with one, that Anycolor's management of a VTuber was quote-unquote non-existent, and that Anycolor provided zero support or PR training for its VTubers. Later, continuing on in another section entitled The True Position Is, one, referencing that earlier number one, saying, Anycolor takes great care to provide support and training to the VTubers, including providing compliance training programs and covering and explaining the laws and rules which VTubers must follow. That's right, we have VTuber laws. Two, that Anycolor refused to take any action when multiple women came forward concerning alleged harassment by another liver. Saying further, Anycolor takes its responsibility towards employees and those it manages and treats any allegations of misconduct seriously. It reacts appropriately to any allegations brought to its attention, including personal consultations with its human resources and or legal representatives, and since April 12th of 2024, that by the way being 2 weeks after Raziel had published the document, through its quote internal whistleblowing policy for livers. This internal whistleblowing policy for livers not being made available for reading in this document. And lastly, 3, that Anycolor has previously tried to suppress the quote-unquote stories you have propagated in your document. Continuing with, Anycolor has not taken steps to suppress the accusations asserted in your document, and nor would it, save by way of this proper channel, seeking to prevent the public from being misled by the propagation of damaging misinformation being put into the public domain by way of your document. This in no way being any form of allegation that Raziel herself has ever made, whether on another platform or within the document itself, but also simply being untrue. As the Nijisanji subreddit, ran exclusively by employees and livers of Nijisanji, had gone on to remove numerous links to that document. This subreddit now being so extreme in the posts that it has removed, that as of today, nearly every post made in the year 2024 has been removed from the subreddit. The Nijisanji moderators and employees simply leaving behind the happy birthday post to their Nijisanji English livers. The cease and desist continuing on with, you are likely aware that these falsehoods are damaging to Anycolor, and those refer to, not least evidenced by the fact that you seek to make your accusations under the cover of anonymity by way of a fabricated identity, presumably to seek to avoid liability. This particular accusation and the cease and desist letter, simultaneously ignoring that VTubers use online handles. Online handles have been used for decades. Online handles are used by the Nijisanji livers themselves, all while Raziel herself has used her real name time and time again in relation to the Raziel moniker throughout previous years. Those statements have the significant propensity to harm Anycolor's ability to operate its business, retain and accept future clients, and protect its proprietary information such as its contractual terms by your unauthorized references to and publication of them. In sum, your document appears purposely designed to garner online attention with false and defamatory statements based on no information or upon distortions and misrepresentations, and for which there can be no justification or possible public interest. And so there you have it, Any Color by way of their law firm, stating that in no way is it in the public's interest to know of the numerous issues brought forward regarding Luca Kaneshiro in this document, alongside numerous issues also revealed about Any Color within this document. Finally, the cease and desist, getting to the what our client seeks section, stating in light of the extent to which your document has been circulating online and entirely expectedly has been republished and it's false, accusations repeated, it will lead to potentially significant damage to our client's reputation. We reserve our client's rights in this regard, but in the meantime, our client believes that it has had no option other to engage counsel to seek an end to this conduct and to protect itself, its staff, and its business and reputation. Accordingly, we require that you forthwith cease publishing these or any similar false and defamatory statements concerning Any Color and its business, or from discussing company business in breach of your contractual provisions. As you expressly agreed in Article 6, the confidentiality agreement you signed with us, if you violate or are likely to violate that agreement by disclosing confidential information, Any Color has the right to demand that you cease such violation, and you shall comply with that demand. This demand constitutes that reasonable request contractually provided for. So regarding that confidentiality agreement, TVS earlier confirming with Raziel that yes, she had actually signed a confidentiality agreement with Any Color Incorporated. Any Color Incorporated listing themselves here as Party A, and the document itself made up of 11 articles, the most important at this time being Article 4, that regarding the effective term of this non-disclosure agreement, stating the effective term of this agreement shall be 2 years from the date of execution of this agreement. The provisions of Articles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10, effectively the entirety of the NDA, shall remain in full force and effect for 2 years, even in the event where this agreement is terminated due to expiration of the effective term, cancellation, or for any other reason. Raziel herself being no stranger to non-disclosure agreements, having worked within the gaming industry, and knowing full well most non-disclosure agreements do last for 2 years. So the question is, when did that non-disclosure agreement go into effect? Well, that date happens to be December 6th of 2021, effectively coming to an end due to that effective date section on December 6th of 2023. Raziel Warmonic not sharing any of her details regarding Luca Kaneshiro until 2024, meaning that this cease and desist is effectively referencing a confidentiality agreement that is well outside of its effective term, all while requiring Raziel to cease the publishing of such documents, which she has long since done. The Luca Kaneshiro document being her final word on the matter, meaning that Raziel had long since already ceased and desist on her own, well before receiving this actual C&D. The document more reasonably ending with, now that we have been retained as counsel, you should now please direct any and all further communications relating to this matter to the undersigned and not directly to our client, and you should please not contact our client or its representatives nor any of our clients' VTubers directly about this matter, as that may be considered an instance of harassment against them. Given the serious nature of this matter, you may wish to take independent legal advice. If you have attorneys instructed, please forward this letter to them and let us know the name and contact details of those attorneys to facilitate communication with them directly. For the avoidance of doubt, we acknowledge that you are entitled to discuss this matter with a legal representative for the purpose of seeking legal advice. You should note for completeness that this is not a complete recitation of our client's rights, and that we reserve its rights in their entirety, and that if you choose not to resolve this matter sensibly and cooperatively in the manner set forth in this letter, our client will be forced to consider alternate legal recourse. However, we trust that this letter will be received in the spirit in which it is intended to seek to end this unnecessary attack on our client and for the parties to go their separate ways in a dignified manner. The legal representative with this firm then signing the document, once again, this being a cease and desist letter, not a cease and desist order. Users going on to react to this with the Streisand effect is an unintended consequence of attempts to hide, remove, or censor information, where the effort instead increases public awareness of the information, alongside reminder that Luca Kaneshiro broke several terms in the Niji contract, and other livers were terminated for far, far less. This all while we now turn to our our co-host Co-Dee on his way out to the Ookami Expo, where he'll be available for a VTuber meet and greet this Saturday, June 1st from 3 to 3:50 p.m. at the Culture booth. As just before at the same booth, our co-host Lady will be performing her very own VTuber meet and greet from 2 to 2:50 p.m. Once again at the Culture booth at Ookami Expo this weekend. As now we turn over to Co-Dee with more things VTubers say.
Hi yo! It's been a while since my last segment, so let's go through some of the big beats from Hololive Japan over the last few weeks, starting with the Wolf Mama Ookami Mio. Earlier this year, Street Fighter player Uma won first prize at the Capcom Cup while wearing Ookami Mio's 1 million subscriber celebration hoodie. Due to popular demand, the hoodie is now back in stock, this time as a 2024 re-release, complete with a 2024 label to distinguish it from the million sub merch. At the end of April, Mio took to social media to make a short tweet and announce a break due to a change in her health and will hopefully be back for Gamers Fest, a live event hosted by Hololive Gamers. She then updated fans a week later to let them know of an extended break with a hopeful return for mid-May. But as mid-May came around, an announcement went live, this time from the Hololive Gamers Fest account, which declared that Ookami Mio would not be appearing at the festival. This was followed by an additional announcement from Hololive to give some more context for fans, saying that due to health conditions, Mio will no longer be participating in both Gamers Fest and Musicverse. She has been diagnosed with a health condition that requires long-time treatment, and further details are withheld to respect her privacy. Mio took to social media to provide some additional information, saying, "I'm extremely sorry for having to deliver such unfortunate news at such a big event, and to all of you who are looking forward to it. I was determined to make a full recovery in time for the event when my condition was more severe than expected. I waited until the very last minute to see if I could perform, but there was no change in my situation, and it was unclear if I'd be able to perform on stage on the day, so I've decided not to participate at this time. I'm sorry to everyone who was looking forward to it and bought tickets. I wanted everyone to see what I had prepared, but I don't think this would have been possible without a healthy body that can move well. I'm reflecting on the fact that maybe I didn't take care of my own health. I'll be watching and supporting Hololive Gamers Fest and Musicverse with my streaming tickets. For everyone that has been supporting me, I'm really sorry. Despite getting so much support from you, to have to make this announcement pains my heart. I want to come back healthy and ready to have fun with everyone again. This may be selfish of me, but I'd be happy if Miofa's Forest can wait patiently for me. Thank you so much to Watame for adjusting her schedule for me in light of the situation, and to everyone performing at Gamers Fest, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I hope with all my heart both Gamers Fest and Musicverse is a great success." Mio's illustrator went on to reply with some words of comfort, saying, "It's a tough decision, but you made the right one. Everyone wants to see you back on your feet again, so don't feel sorry for yourself." Fellow gamer Nekomata Okayu responded to Mio with, "I miss you so much. I will do my best so that Mio can rest. I can't wait to say welcome back." Inugami Korone went on to say, "It's okay Mio, take a good rest and come back refreshed." Mio went on to tweet on her sub account to say thanks for all the kind words, and that she'll tell everyone why she was hospitalized when she returns. Further adding, she has nothing to hide. She's on an intravenous drip and it's her first time hospitalized, so she wants to talk to everyone about it. As mentioned in the announcement, Tsunamaki Watame will replace Mio's appearance for Musicverse, and Gamers Fest would continue to go on without Mio. However, due to the sales format and system, they are unable to provide refunds for the concert. A one-day ticket for the live stream cost fans just under $40 and came with a few extras that included a voice pack and wallpaper. The opening scenes for both days are available to watch for free, and in celebration of the event, the Hololive Gamers released an original song titled We Are Gamers. On May 25th, day one of Gamers Fest went ahead as planned, with the talent experiencing a roller coaster of emotions. Okayu said, "When the three of us were singing, I was about to burst into tears. Thank you all for the smiles. I'm so happy to have met the Hololive Gamers." Fubuki shared a similar experience, saying, "The moment the concert started, I felt like crying, and I didn't look forward during the song. I ended up looking down a bit, which I regret, but I was supported by everyone's cheers. I'm glad I was able to sing." Mio, who was watching the live stream, went on to say, "If there's a next time, I definitely want to be on stage with all four of us." As day two came to a close, Korone posted, "I'm so happy I'm at Hololive. I'm happy to be a gamer. I'm happy to have met you all. Next time, I'll definitely be there with Miosha. Thank you for your cheers, and thank you for waving your pen lights." Mio was brought to tears as she posted, "I was watching the stream to show my support, but I could feel the emotions of everyone not forgetting about Mio. Thank you to the HoloMems on stage, the viewers, and everyone at the venue. Even though they didn't have to think about me as I wasn't there, I didn't expect to hear my name mentioned so much. It brought tears to my eyes." Okayu added, "There were beautiful pen lights that made you feel like Mio was by your side. The fans' response, the members who enjoyed it together, everything is a precious treasure to me." The archive for the concert will remain up until June 24th, with the English and Korean subtitles going live on June 1st. next. Next up, we talk fashion, as many of the talent have recently received new outfits, starting with a member of the Hololive gamers, Inugami Korone, who as part of her 5th anniversary showed off her Viking-themed outfit, complete with a helmet and cape. Omaru Polka made sure to capture the best angles of the showcase as she posts, "I screamed out loud. She was wearing a bikini armor and has godlike ears." Korone's outfit wasn't the only thing she dropped, as she went ahead and released a new song titled Trouble Wander, as well as a jacket so fans can match her style. Next on the catwalk is Omaru Polka, showing off a red checkered outfit and saying, "I've straightened my hair. I hope you like it." Further adding that she loves jingling necklaces. The new outfit is another addition to Polka's fashionista style. Moving on, we check out the perfect pitch Tenshi, Amane Kanata, who teased a new outfit featuring some oversized sleeves. The design by Oshi Oshio is a summer hoodie and swimsuit design, with a very convenient fold on the frills of her swimsuit that would cause fans of the cutting board to make a double take, and makes me question whether I need to censor it or not. Next up is Yukihana Lamy, who revealed a summer outfit that you would find in her elven homeland, with not one, not two, but 3 different hairstyles, asking fans which one do you prefer. Also getting a new outfit was Takane Louie, unveiling a British-inspired gothic costume, nice, complete with a small hat and glasses. Next up is the OG Tokino Sora, who received a new outfit as part of her birthday stream. Orodon was behind the design of her new 2024 outfit and hairstyle redesign, which Nodoka captured, saying she's a true idol. Moving on, we have Tokoyami Toa, who revealed her new ladylike outfit with 2 different styles, a long-haired version as well as a short-haired version. Lastly, in outfits, we turn to Momo Suzu Nene, who is celebrating her 1000th video on YouTube and revealed some loungewear and bed hair as part of her celebration. On the topic of celebrations, a few talent have just hit some milestones in their VTubing careers. Now joining the 1 milli club is Roboko-san, who has become the 42nd member of Hololive to hit the milestone, and was later followed by Azuki, who has announced her major debut live concert taking place at KT Zepp Yokohama on August 3rd. Additionally, her first major album, Root If, has a release date for July 24th. The world's strongest idol, Akai Hato, has reached 1.5 million subscribers and celebrated with a sausage party, taking to social media to post what she ate. Also hitting a milestone is the elite idol Sakura Miko, who has reached 2 million YouTube subscribers. And so has the cosplaying maid Minato Aqua. Hitting 3 million subscribers is the cosplaying pirate Hosho Marine, who interviewed her dad and Yago as part of the celebration stream, and also teamed up with Hololive Indonesia's Kobo to release an original song. Lastly, in milestones, we turn to Hoshimachi Suisei, whose recent hit Bibi Diba has overtaken the views for Stella Stella, making it Suisei's most viewed music video, which at the time of this recording is now at 40 million views in 2 months and sits in the 100 global top music videos on YouTube. Suisei was also featured on GQ Japan's YouTube channel, talking about her top 10 things she can't live without. In other news, Hololive has announced a brand new project called Magical Girl HoloWitches. The promo video features Hololive talents Luna, Miko, Kanata, Marine, Chloe, and Shion. The project aims to introduce various forms of content such as anime, manga, and live streams based on Magical Girl lore and settings. The manga serialization has already launched, with 52 pages released and regular updates every Monday. Merchandise for the new project is now available for purchase, and character sheets for each member in the promo video have also been released. Hololive have revealed some details about an official Hololive card game, which is now scheduled for September 2024. And currently under development is a global version of the Holo Plus app, where fans can catch up on the latest news and streams of Holo Pro talent. Lastly, in today's updates, we turn to Ayami, the illustrator of Yozora Mel, who has announced the last 2 books containing artwork with Mel-chan. Night Sky Memory, a collection of artwork featuring the vampire, is now available via Melon Books. But that's everything from me. Back over to you, False.
Thank you so much, Co-Dee. Once again, both our co-hosts Co-Dee and Lady being available for a VTuber meet and greet this weekend at the Our Culture booth at the Off-Kai Expo. Hope to see you there. As that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord, as we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.
This was followed by an initial redo. Redo. This is so messy. Not the okay, redo. As well as redo. And so has I'm gonna redo that. It sounded funny in my head. The project aimed to redo.